Hey guys, it's me, the dude who talks, and welcome. So for today I'm going to be talking about the new album from Drawn and Quartered, which is called Congregation Pestilence. It is out now through Crucyator Records. So Drawn and Quartered were formed in 1993, originally under the name Plague Bearer, but this was changed a year later. However, the name Plague Bearer was brought back to life in 1999 by guitarist Kelly Shane. So far, they've put out 8 albums, including their most recent output, Congregation Pestilence. So, Drawn and Quartered also hail from Seattle in Washington, and they consist of 3 members in the band: Kelly Shane Krucyator on guitars, Herb Burke on bass and vocals, and Simon Dorman on drums. With that out of the way, it is time to ask that question: did I like Congregation Pestilence or not? But let's find out. So for those who want to know, Congregation Pestilence consists of 9 tracks and clocks in at 38 minutes. From the opening track, Death's Disciple, it wastes no time in letting you know what you're in for, especially when in the first 30 seconds we're treated to like this really heavy riff, blast beats, and a deep growl. This is what I like in my death metal, as it's straight to the point and just hits you in the face from the get-go. And that's what Death's Disciple does. Just talk about the drums a little bit. They feel like they constantly go into blast beat mode, and they feel really mechanical as the way that they're just so insanely fast. For example, the riffs are what you expect from a death metal band, just pure evil sounding, with some solos thrown in there for good measure. And also the vocals have like this consistent guttural growl. So yeah, the first song makes a really good impression on this album, so let's dive just a little bit deeper. Age of Ignorance comes out swinging with its fast pace, much like the album opener. However, there is this section on the song where there is just a little bit of breathing room, which allows for some shredding from Kelly Shane. The next song, Oblivion Pilgrimage, starts off with this down-tuned bass line that caught me off guard on the first listen, as it felt the band just put a little bit of groove in the song, which just gives it that little bit of kick. For example, Proliferation of Disease felt like this song was powered entirely by blast beats. The drumming on this song is absolutely stellar, and I felt like the rhythm section is the standout on the whole album, especially with this song, as it felt like the driving force of it. Though that's not to say the guitars on this song don't have their time to shine, as there is a whole passage on Proliferation of Disease that's devoted to guitar shredding. I feel what I'm going to say next might get taken the wrong way. So I've been talking about the first 4 songs on the album, and that describes what the album does. But after those 4 songs, there really isn't much else on this album, other than, the usual riffs, blast beats, and growls. And if this wasn't done so well, this would have been more of a problem. But this is the thing, and this is what I've gathered from listening to this album numerous times, is that Drawn and Quartered seem to be a band that go for consistency rather than being flashy and gimmicky. It's fair to say that these guys have been around for 25 years, and I think they have an idea of what the listener wants, and that's just heaviness, and they definitely deliver on that front. So it's time for the nitpick section, and I've only got a couple, and they're very minor. So the first one is, I felt like the vocals on the album felt a little bit buried in the mix in places on this album. However, when listening to it on headphones, this didn't feel like much of an issue. Also, there's moments on this album where they do a couple of really cool intense screams, like in the song Carnage Atrocity, which sounded really intense, and I wish they did more stuff like that on the album. So that was me talking about Congregation Pestilence by Drawn and Quartered. Have you picked this album up yet? Please let me know what you thought about it down below in the comments section. Like always, if you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. It really helps out. Also, I just want to quickly plug my socials as well. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. I'll be including links to them in the description section. So if you want to give them a like and a follow, that would be greatly appreciated. That's all from me. I've been the dude who talks. You guys, as always, are fucking awesome, and I'll see you soon. Bye.